NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Huskies and the Desperados, next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's our visiting team and our home team. Playoff football has arrived. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner, best time of the year. It starts with Super Wild Card Weekend, 3 days, 6 games, and this matchup as good as any of them.
Yeah, and really, it's so funny, Mike. We watch these regular season games all year, and it just seems like there's no way the intensity and the competitive spirit could ever be higher. But there is just something different about playoff football in the NFL. You can feel it in the stadium. You can sense it down on the field in pregame. Both these teams have had this as their #1 goal all year. Make it to the playoffs. Everybody has a shot, and we're about to kick this thing off and get rolling.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Out quickly to Nakua. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Desperados out and ready to punt it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Getting your team to the playoffs, Mike, that's a massive accomplishment for any quarterback. If he wants to take them on a deep run, can he find the balance of playing mistake-free football while also maintaining that aggressive approach that has gotten them here in the first place? It's certainly not going to be easy. This place is going to be rocking, and their opponents, they have championship aspirations of their own. But as long as he doesn't let the moment get too big for him, his team's going to have a shot to move on to next week.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Right back to him on 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every team in the NFL wishes to come into each week's game and win the line of scrimmage battle. In this case, I think it's pretty clear which side is winning. Great first drive, primarily all on the ground.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
180.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180.
It's the quarterback with the sneak.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
A run on 1st and goal. He is in. Touchdown, Huskies. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Huskies will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Desperados offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cut.
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 30. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gun. Cut.
They go play action for Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Huskies offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I'm ready.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Ready.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Koo's kick is good. And the Huskies will extend to a 10-0 lead. So now, after the made field goal, back out is Koo to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Desperados offense ready to get back to work. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10.
Start.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Start.
They run once more with McCaffrey. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Here we go. Start.
Try to run it to the right on this jet sweep. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Here we go. Start.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. 33 yards.
On 2, ready?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line.
Here we go,
they
here we
work
go.
1st and 10.
Start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
I'm fine, ready? Gun. Start.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow from out of the gun here on. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 10-0 is our score. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 31-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Desperados are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Huskies offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit up. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Pass brought in by Charton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down, Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Jackson now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
5 yards from the house. They've got it, first and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Huskies move out in front by the score of 17-3. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Desperados offense and Christian McCaffrey getting set for their next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now.
Here we go.
Get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw.
Here we go.
He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
The Huskies offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. It is 3rd and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag.
Illegal
down.
forward pass.
Big
Offense.
call here. It was 3rd down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. The Desperados offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
Here we go, here we go.
They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's get set. Stop.
That's quickly out wide for Pope. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Gun. Got.
They'll look to run with McCaffrey. A dive, and he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Desperados. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Mason. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense ready to see what they can do. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Let's go.
Now a give on the ground. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
Here we go.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Play action now. It's Burrow. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of 3 more on this wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you 2 in just a moment. We'll begin out in the capital of Utah, Salt Lake City, where you see the final score there. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 1 team advances, 1 team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that...
On 1, ready?
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. Back.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the right side, he's got Polk. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Here we go. Back.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one is caught by DeJuan Johnson. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Back.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. They'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
Burrow. That one caught by Polk. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Gun. Back. Back.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Back.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Back.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Desperados. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, he'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion ties this game up. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. It's hot.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
They'll stick with him again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. knifing it and dropping him for a loss. 3rd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The home team's offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Polk over the middle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Start.
A run here with McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
I'm 1. Ready? Gun. Start.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing is Burrow. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Desperados. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Desperados will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
We'll
try again. It's 2nd and 10. A tight end in motion now. 2nd down. Jackson. And off the deflection. It is taken in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Huskies. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
It's good set. Stop.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
On 1, ready? Gun. Stop. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go. Turbo's hot. Stop.
Now, Burrow. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor. And that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown.
On 1, ready?
The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give the ball back to your opponent with too much time to go down and answer your score.
Now McCaffrey loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Up the middle they go. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He's gonna take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Pope that time. And that will lead to a second down. To throw is Burrow. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
On two, ready?
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Here we go. Start.
Burrow working in the pistol. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
180. 180. Start.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
On one, ready?
Now, on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Start.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Quick hitting slant there. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They come up for 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Start.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
1-1, ready?
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play in the game right here. It's third down.
Gun. Start. Start.
McCaffrey. Here we go. First and goal.
Dot. Dot.
Here's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Desperado. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Desperados will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception. And now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunity still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out? Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Here it is, fourth down and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete.
You gotta make a move.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. He's going to look downfield for Chark. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Again, working deep downfield. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 50 yards. Here is first and goal. Again, it's Jackson. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
All the way back at the 14, second down and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen, like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for our visitors as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.